Hey, folks, it's Dave here. And as you can see, my pile of teams. So I had printed out, this is 95, 96, by the way. Okay. So I got this season. I think I got it on the Black Friday deal. I think it was. Is Let me check my processing here. There's something I don't like about this. Okay, that's a little bit better, I think. So anyway, I I bought 95, 96 and printed it out, and I thought it was, you know, I, I, I printed out Black Friday is what I'm getting at. And tonight I was sitting here and I was watching some people on YouTube, and I had the football game on the radio. I was like, oh, I'll cut out the season. I have been cutting for 3 hours, and I finally finished. Not printing, cutting. I mean, that's how many how many stinking teams there are in 95, 96. I'm used to playing 70, what was it, the 70s and the 80s when you get 12 teams or 14 teams. And holy cow. Just kind of fixing my thing here. See, this sounds terrible, but then when I put this on, it gets a little too much, but hopefully be okay. So anyway, so I just cut all the teams and put them in the envelopes. Oh, I had this printed too. I had all my envelopes printed and ready to go. And all I needed to do was cut and put them away. And it was 3 hours tonight, just cutting. And I don't remember how long it took me to print because there was a lot of pages. There's probably, 30 pages or so, maybe more. And I was like, holy crap. So I said, I'm going to play tonight. I'm going to play. So I wanted you to see all the teams here that are on the table. And I'm gonna play tonight. As Ray stops by, and he's been watching a lot of mid '90s Rangers games on YouTube the last few nights. Interesting. Well, this is 95, 96, Ray, and we're gonna play a couple of games here. I've been playing a lot of Rangers on the channel, is what I've been doing, and I've been enjoying that. Um, but I've been watching a lot of YouTube too. I've been watching a lot of old Bruins and Blackhawks and Tony Esposito. Oh, that's the era that I really like. But we're gonna play a couple of games here tonight, maybe. If it takes an hour and a half, then we're only gonna play one like the other night. But I need to play. I got so many so many dang hours into cutting. So we're gonna set this up here. So let me see if I can get this going over here, and we'll swap that up. There we go. All righty. So hopefully that'll be okay. All right. So we're gonna play the first game. I decided we're gonna go to the Joe. I think that's at the Joe, right? And we're gonna play St. Louis and Detroit. All right. So that's what we're gonna do for the first game. Let me get this out of the way. And you're gonna watch me set up too. I usually have this all set up, but you guys are gonna watch me set this up, okay? And so we're gonna play some hockey tonight. Now we're gonna take a look at some of the Blues here. There's a lot of guys that you're gonna know. Now Steve Leach here, he played with Boston. Stefan Matteau, Chris Pronger, you guys know all these guys. Brett Hull, come on. I mean, how can you not know some of these guys here? Wayne Gretzky with the Blues. Yep. All righty. So again, I'm trying to avoid this on the lights here, and there's not much I can do. There's always going to be a shadow over here, and there's always going to be a glare. All right, so who else is in the chat room here? And the mid '90s feels like the mid '70s to me. Yeah, I think you're exactly right with that. You're exactly right. Cleveland baseball fan comes around here. And also, my name is Mud. And he's been putting the 2021 teams in the card sleeves of Hockey Bones the last few hours. Nice. He's got the FHM 10. I almost played Franchise Hockey Manager tonight. I almost did because I like to go into that, and I like to draft teams is what I like to do, And oh, by the way, while I'm thinking of it, tomorrow night, if you guys are around tomorrow night, Ron and I are going to be on tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, because we got nothing going on, and we're going to open up the show to everybody. So if you're around tomorrow night and you have access to the internet and you like to jump on for a few minutes, we're going to invite people onto the show, get you on the camera to say hi, and we're going to do that for a little while tomorrow night. So if anybody's around, and especially the content creators that are usually all set, ready to go. If you're kind of sitting around, you want to jump on, great. You don't have to, but we're going to throw it out there to see if anybody might want to come on. And we were going to do this for our 5th anniversary show or the beginning of year 5, and then things got messed up. But so I think we're going to do that. We're going to set it up here. So we'll send you the invite privately. And then if you want to jump on and say hi, and that includes anybody that's been on the show or hasn't been on the show. So, yeah. And so yeah, Hockey Bones, getting back to this Hockey Bones. Yeah, that is so cool. All right, what do you think? Grant Fuhr? Yeah, I think we got to go Grant Fuhr in the net. That's for sure. Peter Zezel. Oh, that's the one. He's on the Flyers when I was talking to Replay Gamer, by the way. And Steve says, there is an amazing amount of work, Steve. It is. Again, I spent so long tonight. Glenn Anderson. Holy cow. Did he follow Gretzky around? I don't know if he did or not, but he just is everywhere Gretzky went. There was Anderson. All right, so I'm just going to sort these out here. Charlie Huddy was a king at one point. All right, now I'm just going to do this in my own way. All right, so I'm just going to pick guys that I want to play and put them in places here. All righty. So we get Al MacInnis on the defense. Roman Vopat, I don't think he's going to play. Paul Broughton, I know. Greg Gilbert, Bruce Racine is a goalie. John Casey. Oh my gosh, I could not stand John Casey in Boston. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I could not stand John Casey in Boston. Just not going to happen. He come over. He made one save that he keeps seeing that save over and over and over. But besides that, he really didn't care for him. All right, so let's see who we got going on over here right now. So Gretzky is a center. Who else is a center? McTavish is a center. Zezel is a center. Creighton is a center. So we have our 4 centers here. So it looks like that's who we're going to get here. Roman Vopat now. I think he played with the Ice Cats, actually. All right, so I guess Gretzky will go line 1 center, even though he wasn't in his prime. And then we'll go Zezel. And then McTavish. And then the final guy is Adam Creighton. All righty, so that's how we'll do it here. And again, usually I get these set up here before the game, but we're gonna watch how we do this behind the scenes, and see if I can get rid of some of the glare over here. All righty, and who else we have here? Joshua comes in here. You saw the Hockey Blast chat with Replay Gamer. Oh, thank you so much. That was a blast. That was a good time. I like Replay Gamer quite a bit. Jeff Courtnall for the Blues. The Blues were a good team, even though Gretzky was kind of at the end, Yeah, Matteau, right? So we got Shane Corson as well. All right, Barbara coming by. Barbara, I think your Rangers won again tonight. Holy cow, they're unstoppable, those Rangers. I think the Bruins won tonight too. And if World's Worst Gamer comes by, if this game goes quick enough, I got a surprise for World's Worst Gamer tonight. All right, so we got Pronger. And we're going to put Pronger over here. Well, so my defense here. So I need a couple more left wingers. And so Basil McRae, Stefan Matteau is Stefan Matteau. So we'll put him here. And what I like to do, this is just what I like to do, is Steve Tower comes by. Steve just got a new camera tonight. So go over to Steve's channel, subscribe to Steve's channel, and check out his new camera that he was testing out tonight. It's the upgrade from this one right here. And so I hope he liked it. What I like to do is I like to put all the right wings and the left wings in the same column. That's just me. I guess you can set this up any way you like. And I'm going with guys that I know. So I know Basil McRae. And he's going to be left wing now. Right wing, Rob Pearson, I don't know, but Paul Broughton I know, but boy, he's got a lot of scissors here. Oh, Charlie Huddy's on D, so we'll put Charlie Huddy over here on defense. Tony Twist. I know Tony Twist, but we're going to have Tony Twist sit out of this one. So no Vopat, no Twist. Let's see here. Jay Wells is going to play third line D. So we're going to slide him over here with Huddy. Murray Barron. I know Murray Barron. Probably should slide Pronger up first line. All right, so we'll go McGinnis and Pronger. Charlie Huddy we can probably slide up. So now do I want Olsen? Who are my other defensemen? Olsen, Sutton, or Igor. Oh, Igor Kravchuk. I like Igor. Igor Kravchuk will come over here. Okay. So that's going to be that. So I need one more right winger. So do I want Pearson or Paul Broughton or Brian Noonan? Yes, we want Brian Noonan. All right. So there are the Blues. And I think they're good to go. Full lineup. There's a lot of extra Blues here. Again, it's probably why there's not only is there so many extra teams, but there's so many extra guys too. There's a lot of extra guys here. And so you grabbed this. Oh, this was a freebie? Is that what it was? Okay, maybe that's what it was. Maybe this was the freebie that I got. Now, these are not mine. I did not design these. As you know, I've been kind of working to redesign the old cards. This is right from them. So this is their design. And see, Gretzky had a turnover at center ice of the Blues that led to the overtime goal. Interesting. Yeah, that was a shame when they lost out. Gary Thorne's call's legendary. Yep. Howie Rose's call. Minnesota and St. Louis couldn't stand Casey either. Yeah, that's why they sent him over to us, right? And we did back to North Subs to the Cup. Yeah, you know, I'm fair with that, but yeah. And the Rangers won 5-1. Yep. The former Rangers followed Keenan to St. Louis. Interesting. So Craig McTavish, Anderson, Matteau. Okay, that makes sense. And Jay Wells too. Yep. And Noonan. And Basil McRae made a cameo in the Mighty Ducks movie. Interesting. All right, so I think we're gonna have to go Vernon. Yeah, I'm gonna go Vernon in net, not Osgood. So nothing against Osgood, but I'm a Vernon guy. All right, so let's spread out now the players here. Martin Lapointe. This guy here, I'll never forget this guy. Martin Lapointe was signed by the Bruins for like $5 million. Okay. And Martin Lapointe was the first big name was Dino Ciccarelli, the first big name to be signed by the Bruins, and the first time that Jeremy Jacobs ever spent any money. And I remember going to a game at the Garden, right? And it was around Thanksgiving time. And it got really quiet. It must have been a commercial break. And Lapointe goes in to take the face off. And I stood up and go, "Hey, Lapointe, it's almost Thanksgiving and you got 3 more points than I do." And the crowd started howling. I mean, friggin' howling, because that's how bad he was. You know, he just wasn't a $5 million guy. Steve Yzerman, Kozlov, some guy named Kozlov, Ciccarelli, it's a good line. Constant Titoff, Paul Coffey. Look at this team. Fedorov, are you kidding me? Fedorov, Cincarelli, Yzerman, Tim Taylor. Look at this team. This is awesome. Igor Larionov is gonna come in here. Oh no, 3. So gotta put the centers over here on 3. Fun times here. Keith Primo. Oh my gosh, look at this team. They are loaded. Yzerman, Primo, Larionov. Look at all the stars. Look at all the qualities. Oh, look it's like a Christmas tree. Darren McCarty is good. Doug Brown. All right, so let's get the forwards going here. So I need one more center. So I get Yzerman, Primo, Larionov, and it looks like it's going to be either Draper or Tim Taylor. I think, well, Tim Taylor has a higher face-off. So we're going to go Tim Taylor. So Draper's going to be sitting out. Now for forwards, Fedorov is going to be playing. And I don't know the actual lines back in the day, but we're gonna put Kozlov up here. You know something? Oh, what do we want to do? I want to spread out some of the love here if I can. So Cicerelli will go second line on the right wing. And on left wing, Greg Johnson sounds good to me. And then any more guys here with some numbers? Darren McCarty's a right winger. So we'll put Darren McCarty here. And do we want LaPointe? No, I don't like LaPointe. I'm going to go Kirk Maltby is what I'm going to do. So those are going to be my right wingers. Now on left wing, we're getting kind of thin after Johnson. I got Bob Airy, but I probably should slide him up. He's got the circle. So Bob Airy's going to slide up here to kill some penalties. And let me see. Doug Brown could play some defense over here. I got Stu Grimson here, but he's just going to start fights. And I know you guys want to do fights, but all right. So how does that look there? Boy, look at this team. They are loaded. I wonder why they won the cup in the 90s. Osgood is so good. You know, I get it. Osgood is so good, you know. LaPointe was a little bit of a downer for the Bruins, not worth the money. Yeah, no, he came to Boston and he was brutal. He was just not somebody that you unload the bank on because he just, you know, just you don't. Trying to get some of the glare away here if that'll help. Nope. It's making it worse. Tough just get the lighting just right. And it's probably still not right. All right, so what do we want to do here? So we got we need to do this. So we got Coffee, Lindstrom, Fetisov, and Konstantinov. So let's do this. Alrighty. And then do we want Mike Ramsey, Bob Roos, Mark Bergevin, or Jamie Pusher? Oh, not him. Mike Ramsey. Yeah, we'll go Mike Ramsey and then Bob Roos. Oh, no, Mark Bergevin. All right. I'm not familiar with either one of them. All right. So I think we're almost ready to go. My dog just jumped off the bed upstairs. It sounded like he was coming through the roof. And use Action PC VLN. Sometimes I use APA, you know, but I think for tonight I'm just gonna kind of wing it. As Fenner comes by, yes, nice to see more hockey. Again, I just spent 3 hours cutting the '95 season up, so I need to play, and I fell asleep, so I'm kind of wide awake. So we're gonna play and have some fun. I got my little tokens here, so we'll put red and red. I think I have everything else I need. Alrighty, so now I got to take my book, put this over here, out of the way so you don't see it. I'm still getting some glare over here, ain't I? Yeah. I suppose we could go without that light. Let me know if that's too dark over here. I got lights everywhere, but I'm trying not to screw it up too much. All right, so we got the defensive line here. We got the offensive line. And this is just what I use anyway. Slide that up a little bit. And then I got my defense and my offense. And here's Dummy. What's going on, Dummy? All righty, so let's play some Hockey Blast. And these are just my own things I've talked about before. It's just something that I like to use to help me with the lines. And Fernando says this game's not on his radar at all. He's wanting to play another game besides Shootout and Stone Cold. This could be hockey game number 3. Yeah, this is I played this a while ago and I didn't like it, and then I came back to it, and now I do like it. So I'm kind of glad that I stuck with it because it's an enjoyable game. It does fit a bill. I just wish it would not take an hour and a half to play like the other day. Which could have been completely my fault. I could have completely been messing that up. All righty, so let's play now. So got my score sheet over here. We got the Blues and the Red Wings on my score sheet. And here we go. All right, let's play this the best I can. This is not a tutorial, by the way. And he says he likes this season. He has it in Strat. So this is 95, 96. And they also have the Express Quick Play for what you're looking for, too. Yep. And you like the line change cards? Yeah, I do. I started using these for Apper and Hockey Bones back in the day. And then when I got the Excel spreadsheet, it was, I didn't need these anymore. But I kept them, and I still use them for some cards and dice stuff. Did I make the playmat? This is an Al Wilson playmat. And all I did is kind of adapt it and put all my favorite logos and digital to dice in the middle and things like that. And the seals down here with some of my other favorite teams like the Worcester Ice Cats. So it was his design here for Hockey Blast, and I just kind of put some logos. There's a WH logo, a WHA logo over here, and WHA logos over here, and things like that. So, and PJ gets mad at me because these aren't the actual logos for the Whalers and the Nordiques and the Jets in the WHA, but I like these better than the other ones there. And the Blues had many Hall of Famers. Yes, they did. All right, so let's play, folks. Let's have some fun here tonight as we play some Saturday night hockey. And it's Grant Fuhr and Mike Vernon as it's 95-96 Blues and Red Wings. So on the face-off, it's Gretzky and Yzerman. Yzerman has the advantage. We have a 9. Home wins the face-off and gets an immediate play. All righty, so Yzerman wins it, and the Red Wings are going on the attack right away. So we have a 6. A 6 is 3, 2, and 1. So Yzerman to Fedorov to Kozlov. Kozlov's going to take the shot. So we have the momentum because they're the home team. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's automatically on target. And we have a 2 over here. So we're shooting basically 6 on 2. And the shot, that's in range, and they score. It's a backhand shot by Kozlov. And right off the bat, it is 1-0 for the Red Wings. Holy cow, that didn't take long. So we got a Detroit goal, Kozlov, with the goal from Fedorov and Stevie Y. And it's 1-0 just like that. We could have, and so they got the momentum. Oh boy. Did I play that right? Yeah, right off the bat, we got a play. And just like that, it is 1-0. So Gretzky gets beat on the faceoff. Yzerman and Fedorov set up Kozlov. And the Red Wings are off and running here. It is 1-0 Detroit. So they will take the momentum, and now we go to the faceoff. Enter Sager goal sound here. I got one over here somewhere. Now you got me thinking, right? So where's my goal sound? How's that? I don't know if you can hear that. Does that work? I almost hooked up the Sega tonight and played that, but I spent so long cutting these cards out. I says, I'm playing some Blast tonight. All right, so we're 1 minute into this game. And we got a 5. Visitor wins the faceoff, gets immediate play. So right off the bat, it's going to be the Blues as McTavish wins the faceoff. And a 6 is going to be 3, 2, 1. So we get the same thing happening, except it's the third line, and they don't have any stars to work with. So it's going to be 0 shooting on 3. So that shot is an automatic save. It's deflected into the corner. Do we have 2 squares out here? No, we only have the 1 square. So 04 gets a rebound shot. So the puck is going to be stopped by Vernon, and Pronger's going to get a shot. He's got no stars, but he gets 1 for the rebound. So he's going to get, it's a 1 shooting on 3. Pronger shoots this. Oh, holy crap. That's on target. Vernon needs to make a spectacular save off the big shot by Pronger. He's got a 2 spectacular save. The shot, 2 or better. He makes an incredible save. Vernon, he robs Pronger, who nearly tied the game. And that's going to be a spectacular save for Detroit. Oh, man, right off the bat, we got some action here, folks, as the Blues nearly tied this one up, and we have a face-off. Dun, 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 dun. So line 4 will come out. So Creighton, Noonan, and Basil McRae is going to see some action. Yzerman will come back out here for the Red Wings. And line 2 defense, Fetisov and Konstantinov will come out. All righty. And yeah, we all love Mike Vernon, right? And are you getting pocket pen on scorebook? I don't know. Is Steve Tower with a goal symbol? Yeah, time of the goal. I can figure it out. It's in the first minute of play. There is a way to figure it out, but I'm just going to get a final score tonight. I don't usually do a lot of the stats on in Apper and Hockey Bones and Strat to give you the numbers. Here, you got to figure it out. I don't like to figure it out. I could actually flip a shootout card and get it, but all righty. So it's a spectacular save. So we get lines 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 out here right now. And a 12. Ooh, a high face-off wins it. And then we have an unusual play. So we have a 50 and a 54. So the puck goes over to Detroit, and we have an unusual play. What's this crazy play going to be? 11. We have an odd goal. Oh, my gosh. You guys are seeing it all. All right. So let's see. We have an odd goal. All right, roll 2 die. Roll 2 die. If equal or less than the number in the brackets, the goal is scored. Otherwise, the goalie freezes the puck. All right, so let's see who's going to take the shot. All righty. So we have a 13. So offensive 3 shoots the puck. So that's going to be Yzerman. Yzerman shoots the puck. So offensive 3 shoots the puck. Goalie tries to clear the puck. It deflects backwards off the opponent's skate. All right, so Yzerman shot to save. Fuhrer tries to clear it away. It hits a skate, and it heads towards the open net. 8 or less, it goes in. And it's an 8, and it just gets in. So Fuhrer tries to clear it away, and it goes into his own net, and it's another Detroit goal. And this one is Yzerman. And let's see if there's any assists on this goal, as this craziness is going nuts here. The 2 highest. So it's going to be Fetisov and Fedorov. So Fedorov and Fetisov. So it is 2-0 Red Wings, just like that, as we had a crazy goal. And Steve Towers heading out. Thanks for coming by, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. And if you got your camera on, come on and join us. Should be a fun time. So that's another goal. And it's 2-0 Red Wings as they're taking it right to the Blues. So Gretzky will come back out. Yzerman will stay out. And then the first line will come out here. So goals by Yzerman and Kozlov have the Red Wings up in this one 2-0. So they still have the momentum. And let's play on. So we have an 8. Home wins the faceoff. So the puck goes to Detroit. A 7. And we have a lull. So 1, 2, 3. So the lull comes up. We lose the bonus. And now we got to change some lines here. So line 1, defense. Line 2, so we'll see Shane Corson, Glenn Anderson, and Peter Zezel come out here. And we got a 3. So we're going to see Johnson, Darren McCarty, Igor Larionov, and Coffey and Lindstrom will stay out. And Tikkanen missed an empty net with the Caps in his 98 finals versus Detroit. As Captain Carl comes by, thanks for coming by here. playing some Hockey Blast again. I spent 3 hours cutting the 95-96 season out. It was already printed. I'm talking just cutting. So I said, damn it, I'm going to stay up late and play. So, damn it, we're staying up late and playing. We had a lull. So we're going to have a face-off now. Got to pay attention. 7. Face-off wins followed by another lull. So, wow. So we continue on. So we had some early action, and now we have some lullabies. All righty, so Gretzky will come back out. And again, this is my way of doing lines. I just like to alternate a little bit more. There's no wrong way to do it when it's your game. All right, so now we got another face-off here. So lines 4 and 3 come out for Detroit. So we're about halfway through the first period. 2-0 Detroit on goals by Kozlov and Yzerman. Yzerman was an odd goal as Fuhr tried to clear it away and ended up putting it into his own net. We have a high face-off wins it. So Gretzky's a 54 and Taylor's a 53. Ooh, so it's going to go to Gretzky and the Blues. So Gretzky, Hull, and Courtnall out there. So we have a 6. That's going to be a Zoom. And so we're looking at 3 and 3. So we're looking at Gretzky and Taylor. And we're looking at skill. And they both have the skill. So we go to the tiebreaker, which is momentum. There's no momentum, but home team is the next tiebreaker. So we're going to have a turnover, and we're going to play on. So it's line 1 back out here on defense. Line 2 on the offense. Line 1 and line 1. All righty, so it's going to be Detroit puck after the turnover. And we have a 7, and that's another lull. 2, 3. So we're going to have another face-off here. So the team's settling down after a wild and woolly start. Pronger nearly tied the game, but Vernon made a spectacular save after Yzerman scored in the first minute. So a lot of line changes here. All righty. So let's go now. Another face-off. And a 12. Oh, we have another unusual play here as the craziness continues. But we're going to embrace the craziness. We're going to embrace it. So we have a 12 high face-off. So what do we got here? We got a 49 with McTavish and a 54 with Primo. So the puck's going to go over here. And what's our unusual result? A 7. Unusual penalty. Okay. I'm not going to play injuries tonight. Unusual penalty. Here we go. What is the unusual penalty? The unusual penalty is penalty on 0-1 minor for elbowing. So 0-1 is Bob Errey. So we got a Detroit penalty. And so we're going to get a power play here for the visitors. So line 1 will come out for the power play. And we will have line 1. I usually match up 1 and 1. So who's going to sit here? We're going to have Kozlov sit during the penalty. So power play here for the Blues. It's their chance to get back in it. So they will have momentum here on the power play. So let's roll the dice here. And let's see what goes on. So we got a face-off. And on the face-off, it's a 9. Man advantage team wins the face-off. Do I have 2? Yes, I do. And so they're going to get a play right off the bat. So they're going to get a play because Gretzky and McGinnis have some power play symbols here. All righty, so let's go to the play. It's going to be a 6. And it's going to be 3, 2, and 1. So Gretzky to Hull to Courtnall. And so that's going to be a 6 because Gretzky's got all those stars. And look at that, that's just a mess. It's like a whole solar system of stars. And Vernon's got a 2. So we're shooting 6 on 2. So Jeff Courtnall, 6 on a 2. Oh, Vernon needs to make another spectacular save. Can he do it again? Can he make the spectacular save? And it's a 6. And no, this time he scores. He needs 3 or better. He's only 2. So they score. And yeah, so that's going to be a St. Louis power play goal. Courtnall will pick that up from Gretzky and Hull. And this game is now 2-1. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so they'll maintain the momentum, right? Man's out of the box, so the penalty is over. So a good-looking power play there. That didn't take long at all, and Courtnall drove that home past Vernon. All righty. All righty, so 2 and 3 for each team. Interesting. Okay, here we go. And on the face-off, we have an 8. Home wins the face-off. So Red Wings will get it back. And a 12. And we got a spectacular save. A lot of nutty stuff going on here. So I like Dino Ciccarelli. So Dino Ciccarelli is going to take this shot. 4. He's got a 4 on a spectacular save. Here we go. Can Fuhr make a spectacular save on Dino Ciccarelli? A 4. Can't get it. He scores. Doesn't matter how many stars. And it's 3-1 on a spectacular play by Ciccarelli. And just like that, it's back to a 2-goal lead. So let's see who got the assists on this goal, as we got an 11, the 2 highest. So Primo and Eri, I guess. So Primo and Eri. And just like that, folks, it is 3-1. So they'll steal the momentum back after that. So we're going to have to go to the face-off. And let's figure out what lines are coming out next. So Dino Ciccarelli scores on Fuhr, who's had a tough game, including that crazy goal. And line 2. All righty, so now we get the face-off. We have an 8. That's the home team wins the face-off. So Detroit with the puck. And we got a 10. That's going to be a turnover if they have 2 squares. Oh, wait. If any defender has the symbol, it's a turnover, change of possession, no line change. Okay, so McGinnis has the square, so it's just a turnover, right? No line change, no timing change. Okay, so it's just going to be a change of possession. Okay, so nice play by McGinnis. Will steal the puck, and the Blues have it now. And another lull, and that brings us down to the final minute of the period. So there goes your momentum. And let's see who's going to come out for the final minute. So line 1 will stay out here for the Blues. Line 1 will come out here for I almost called them the Flames, the Red Wings. And here we go. All right, so last minute to play in the first period. 3-1 Red Wings here. We've had a good one. A 10. High face-off. So that's going to be Yzerman. Yzerman wins the high face-off. He's a 58-54. And we have a 6. So it's going to be a zoom. And I think I might have done this wrong the last time. I think it's black home and white away. So I think I did my matchup wrong earlier. That's all right. We're having fun tonight, right? So we got a zoom here between 2 and 4. And the zoom is going to be Smart. So Hull is not Smart. 4. Coffee is Smart. So Detroit's going to get another chance. So here comes the Detroit chance, because they have the puck. Oh, secondary play. We don't like the secondary plays. And 11, 5-3-1. So Lindstrom to Yzerman to Kozlov. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shooting on 2. 5 shooting on 2, and they score. That is a goal, right? Because you got the black is the shooter. So it's less than 5, and 3 is greater than 2, and 5 says a blistering shot. He scores. And the first period will end with another Detroit goal, and they are crushing the Blues right now. So Kozlov with the goal. Yzerman and Lidstrom will get the assist. And just like that, folks, it's not been a good period for the Blues. So after 1, Red Wings lead this one 4-1. So who got our goals? Kozlov got the first one. Then Yzerman. And then St. Louis on the power play, it was Courtnall. Cicerelli then scored, and then Kozlov again is where we stand. So it's been a tough game for the Blues. Too much firepower on this Red Wing team. Really is. Alrighty, so 1-1 will stay out here. Kind of do a barnyard shuffle here. And Asa Tikin had 3 stints with the Rangers. Did not know that. I never could stand him. It's a handful of guys over the years I couldn't stand. He is definitely one of the guys I could not stand. Oh, line 3 defense comes out. Okay. All right, so let's begin period 2 with a face-off. And a 7. We got a lull. So right off the bat, we got a lull, and we'll change some lines here. So line 3 will come out. And someone was talking about how they thought these cards are really small. They really are small, but when you lay them out on the board like this, it works out really nice because you can just see everybody, and you're not changing lines and fiddling around like I do with APA. All right, so we got a face-off here, and we have an 8, and it's going to be a home wins the face-off. So puck goes over to the Red Wings. And we have a 5. Oh, we got a penalty. We got a penalty event here. And a 7. Oh, we're going to have, oh boy, where's my book here? We got some extra penalties coming up. So I got a little chart here that I have. Hang on. Where is my chart? Oh, it's over here. All righty, so let's go to my... I have this chart here. I'm not sure where I got it, but it's created by Giorgio Salvadego. And when it's multiple penalties, I use this chart right here is what I use. And I think it was in the play freebies or something like that, but that's what I use when I get multiples. All right, so let's roll the first one here. So it's a 10. So the 5th highest visitor gets a penalty. So what do we have for penalties here? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll say Kravchuk gets a penalty. And now let's check for the home team. A 6, minor penalty, the 2nd highest over here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, any one of these guys. So we'll say it was Fetisov. So we have some matching penalties here. And I don't know if they went 5-on-5 or 4-on-4 back in the day. I don't remember. But Kravchuk's got a penalty and Fetisov has a penalty. So we just make sure that so line 3 is not going to come out. So line 1 is going to come out. So I don't have to play the guys that are sitting. So we're going to play 5-on-5. Just because I'm not sure if I go 4-on-4. So we're going to go 5-on-5. Okay, so there we go. All right, so we have the matching penalties here. So let's continue on with a face-off. And we have a 3. High face-off wins it. So we have 49 and 54. So Primo's going to win it. So the Red Wings are going to get the puck. We have a 6. We have a zoom between 1 and 5 for speed. Mateau does not have speed. And Lindstrom does have speed. So it's going to be a scoring chance here for the Wings. Of 5. 3-1 in choice. So 3-1 in our choice. I guess Cicerelli, right? Cicerelli. So we have oh, he's only got 1. There's no momentum right now. So it's just going to be a 1 shooting on 2. 1 shooting on 2. And that's going to be a save. Smothers it, and we'll freeze it and get a face-off. So we're going to get a face-off here. So it's going to be a save. St. Louis. All right, so let's see what other lines come out here. So line 1 will come out. Or stay out. Line 1 back out here for the Blues. So that's the end of that play. Line 4. So we'll see Taylor come out for the face-off. And we're going to skip line 2 and stay with line 1. That's how we're going to do it. All right, so the last minute here of the matching penalties. Off the face-off, a 5. Visitor wins the face-off, gets an immediate play. So nice win off the draw by Gretzky. 3, 4, 2, and 3. So we have 4, 2, and 3. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 shooting on 2 right now. Gretzky trying to cut that lead. 4 shooting on 2. And it's going to be on target. Another spectacular save chance. All right. Gretzky comes in. Can he beat Vernon? Vernon with 2 spectacular save stars. An 11. And no, Gretzky will score. So that's going to be a goal for the Blues. Wayne Gretzky scores. And it is now 4-2. So Gretzky with the goal, assist to Brett Hull and Pronger. So Hull and Pronger to make it 4-2. So we get some momentum back here now for the visitors. All righty, so all the penalties are up. And let's see what lines will come out here now. So we got Murray Barron and Charlie Huddy. Line 2. So line 4 did not get the job done over here, as they were eaten up by Gretzky. The checking line, so to speak. All righty, so we're about 6 minutes into the second period. 4-2 now is our score. We have a 9. Home wins the faceoff, gets an immediate play. A 7, secondary play. A 7, another 7. So we have 3, 4, and 5. So we got 3, 4, and 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so Lidstrom's shooting 4 on 3. 4 on 3. Lidstrom cranks this one up. And he scores. Because that's less than 4. That's greater than 3. And Lidstrom makes it 5-2. Another Detroit goal. Wow. Lidstrom from Yzerman and Paul Coffey. And so they will take the momentum back. Thank you very much. Wowzers. 5-2 is our score. Grant Fuhr. Are they going to take Fuhr out? What are our options here? Should I take a look at my options for goalies here? 5 goals. He played most of the season. I think he played 79 games that season. Do I dare look? Do I go with John Casey or Bruce Racine? Bruce Racine's got some pretty good numbers. I mean, look at all the stars he's got. John Casey, St. Louis. No, I can't put in Casey. I can't put in Casey. Ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So that's a goal. Where's my siren? And there it is. So 5-2 Detroit here in the second period. So let's go to our face-off. A 7. And we have a lull. So they lose the momentum. And we got to figure out some new lines here. Again, when you play this normally, it says to leave the lines out there. But because I like to rotate them, and I play a little differently, I rotate them. Line 3. All righty, so we go to the face-off now. We have a 6. Visitor wins the face-off. So Gretzky and company with the puck. It's a 5. Oh, another penalty. Let's check the penalty, shall we? It's an 8. 0-1. So Courtnall, and he's a 1.5, and he goes up against Lidstrom, who's a 5. So a penalty on Courtnall. Let's see what that penalty is. It's a 5. And minor penalty. Oh, no. Is the penalty less than 1? No. It's a major. Whoo, let's check the major. Let's go to my chart because it could be a fight. So let me check my major chart here. I have this optional chart that I use to find my majors. So sometimes it's not just it's not gonna. It could be a fight. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not necessarily going to be a 5-minute major for something. A 6. We have a fight. Penalized player starts the fight with the opponent with the highest fight rating. All right, so let's see. So he's going to try to start a fight with Coffee. And Coffee says no. So a lot of pushing and shoving, but we don't have a fight. So just a big X there out of that. And that is that. So I think that's how we play that. So that way there, because you'd get a lot of major penalties if everything was a major. So I like to go to that chart to see if it's going to be in a fight or if it's indeed going to be something like a slashing or a charging or something like that. All righty. So we got a face-off now here in the second period. And we got a 5. Visitor wins the face-off and gets an immediate play. So nice win by Peter Zezel. They'll get an immediate play, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 2, 3, and 4. So Pronger will get the shot. So there's no stars. So it's 0 shooting on 2. So that'll be a save. Stick save made, and it's picked up by the so it's going to be a save and a turnover, basically. So the Red Wings will pick up the puck as they are denied on the shot. And line 2 will come out here. The Blues really need momentum. They really need that momentum to get some stars. They have a lot of open stars over here. All right, so the Yzerman line will stay out. Fetisov and Konstantinov come up. And we're in the second period here. Let me roll this too. So we have a 6. It's going to be a zoom. So it's going to be 1 in 5, looking for the smart quality. So we have Basil McRae. All righty, so he is not smart. And a 5. Konstantinov is scoring chance for the Red Wings. Chance to make it 6-2. Secondary play. 3, 4, 5. So we got Yzerman, Fetisov, Konstantinov. So we got 3 stars. 3 shooting on 2. Konstantinov tees this one up. And that will be a save, and it's smothered for a face-off. So it's going to be a save by St. Louis, and we got a face-off. I'm trying to keep track of my timing here because the other night we went long. And I think it was because I screwed up. But maybe not. Maybe it's just a long game. I thought it was like a half-hour game, and that was an hour and a half. All righty. So here we go. I'm trying to ignore a lot of the crazy stuff. So we have an 11. Waved off new face-off and new players. 9. Home wins the face-off and immediate play. 6, 3, 2, and 1. Oh boy. Here we go again. Yzerman, Fedorov, and Kozlov. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shooting on 2. And that's a score. And it's 6-2 for Detroit. As Kozlov will get the hat trick in this one. That's his 3rd of the game. Fedorov and Yzerman on the assist. And boy, they might be looking to get Fuhr out of there. 6-2 is our score. Oh boy. Thought we'd have a better game. I almost played the Ottawa Senators just to have a blowout tonight for fun, but I got my blowout. I really do. And line 2. So it's all Detroit all the time here. Let's roll our dice. 7. So we have a lull. So they're going to lose that. A lot of lulls here, speeding up the game. Kind of like that. All right. So line 3 defense is going to stay out. Line 1 will stay out. Line 3 will slip out here for Detroit. And line 1. Here we go. A 3. High face-off wins the face-off. So we have a 55 and a 54. So Larionov is going to win the face-off. So the puck goes to the Detroit Red Wings. How are the Lions doing anyway? That game was like 7-6 or something like that. It was crazy. So we have a 5. So we got another penalty event. 4 is D3. D3. So we check Larionov, who's 0.5, and we check Gretzky, who's 0.5. So the penalty is going to be on Detroit. So we got a Detroit penalty. So visitor power play here. And this time I'm going to go to line 2 because last time I started line 1. All right, so Larionov for the penalty. So we're going to have Cicerelli sitting out because I want him for the faceoff and him for the circle. All right, so power play now for the Blues. And they got to go to the second line for this power play. So they will have momentum. And let's play. We have an 8. Man advantage team wins the faceoff. Do they have a special thing? No. So it's just going to be the faceoff. So the faceoff will come over here to the Blues. We have a 4. Odd man rush. So I'm looking at D4. Does D4 have a square? Yes, they do. So Fetisov has the square, which means makes it a defensive play, change the possession, change the lines and the times. All right, so we have a turnover. And we're going to change. Oh, the lines just go back to 1. There we go. And Kozlov's going to sit out because we don't need offense right now. All right, so the puck is now with the shorthanded team here. And we got a 6, and that's going to be a zoom. So it's 3-on-3 for the zoom, and we're looking at a hit quality here. So no hit for Gretzky. And Yzerman does have the hit, so they're going to get a shorthanded chance, if you can believe it. Shorthanded bid now, secondary play. That's a 10, so we got a 5, 4, and a 3. So Lidstrom to Coffey to Yzerman. And the other thing I'm not sure of here, if anybody that plays this, if anybody here is listening right now, what would happen if I had 5, 4, 1? This is the guy I'm designated in the box. Would I roll again for a shorthanded chance, or would that shorthanded chance go by the book? I'm going to have to make a note of that. I'm going to put shorthanded chance. I'm going to ask that. So if anybody knows, let me know. So it's a 5, 4, 3 right now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy, it's 5 shooting on 3, and that's another score. And it's 7-2, and that's a shorthanded goal for Detroit. As Yzerman cashes in, and that's going to be it. Coffey with the assist and Lidstrom. 7-2, and hello, Mr. Casey. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. So John Casey will come in, and he'll take over the duties here. He'll come in relief of Fuhrer as they get 3 more. And the Blues only get 1. So in that second period, Gretzky scored to make it 4-2. Then Lidstrom, Kozlov, and then Yzerman shorthanded. And it's now 7-2. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh. So John Casey will come in. He'll take over in the third period for the Blues. Fuhrer's going to sit out this one and lick his wounds a little bit. Thought this would be a better game. Now they got a shorthanded goal. What's this coming to? So the power play is up, in case anybody's asking. So that's that, and that's that. So there's no momentum because the period's over. Let's see who comes out here for Detroit. Line 1. All right, so here we go. Third period action now. An 11, waved off, new face-off. So 7, we have a lull. Good enough for me. Let's change some lines. Line 1. Line 4. Line 3. And line 3. Slide that up just a little bit. Okay. So we had the lull. So we got a face-off. We got a 5 off the draw. Visitor face-off, immediate play. So nice win off the draw. We got a 4. We got 1, 3, and 4. So we have 1, 3, and 4. So Wells is going to take the shot. It's 0 shooting on 2. Goalie absorbs the shot and drops it in the corner, and it's a nice save. So it's just going to be basically a save, Detroit, and a turnover. All right, so Detroit has the puck. Not much of a try there. And yeah, I thought about pulling out Colorado for this one. I really did. I got another good matchup coming up after this. If I can fly through the rest of this game, I figure I'm going to be up all night, so I might as well play. I spent 3 hours cutting this. Imagine sitting there 3 hours cutting. Oh man. Alrighty, so Detroit with the puck, and we have a 7 and we have a lull. At least we're getting some lulls in this one. The last time, I don't think I got any lulls, maybe 1. That's why it took a long time. All right. And 2. All right, so let's go to the face-off now. An 11, waved off. 7, and another lull. So we've had not a lot of action here in the third, which is probably good news for the Blues. So John Casey, since he came in, he's not allowed a goal. So there's that. So maybe the goalie shakeup helped. All right, let's go to the face-off. A deuce, high face-off wins. So we got 54 and 54, so it's going to go to the home team. So Primo will take the puck. And we got a 7, and that's another lull. A lot of lulls here in the third period, which is fine by me. We can get this game over with. So the Red Wings taking it easy now on the poor Blues. And line 1. Here we go. Let's go back to the face-off. So we're over the halfway part of the third. This third period is flying by. 5. Visitor wins and gets immediate play. 6, 3, 2, 1. All the forwards. So McTavish, Leach, and Mateau. But without any momentum, they got nothing to shoot for. So an 8 is going to be a save. And this is going to be a save and a turnover. And so Red Wings with the puck now. And we'll continue on. So let's check out the lines. So line 3. And the only line that can really score is that Gretzky line. They can send line 4 out to cover them. Last time that didn't work. They scored a goal the last time. All right, so Detroit with the puck. An 11. Oh, if the defensive team has 2 square symbols, they create a turnover. No. Otherwise, it's a play. All right, so it's going to be a play. 8, 2, 1, 3. All right, so 2, 1, 3. So Primo's going to get it here. So we're going to get just 1. There's only 1 star. So 1 shooting on 2. John Casey, his first chance to make a save. 1 shooting on 2. And that's going to be a save. But the clearing attempt is kept in. Offense keeps the puck. Same line, no time advance. Okay, so they clear it away, but it's kept in by the Red Wings. We have a 4. We got an odd man rush. And it's a 6 is D3. So D3 is Taylor. Does he have a triangle? No. Change of possession, advance the line. So we have a turnover here. And we're going to advance the lines. Line 2. And we're going to see line 1, that dangerous line 1. Oh, boy. And Joshua says he looked this up. He says the Gretzky rule, they played 5-on-5 from 85 to 92. Okay, so we would have played 4-on-4. So I screwed up. They kept changing that, and I screwed it up. How many line change cards? I have 10 in here, where it's mostly 1s, then some 2s, and then some 3s. And I think there's only 1 4 in there. But it just just mixes it up enough so you get some different matchups is all I did. All right, so we have a turnover here. So the puck is going to go to the Blues. And we have a 9, a momentum check. So nobody has momentum. So let's check the hit quality. So we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the momentum was over here, and they steal the puck. And there's no timing on that one there. All righty. So we have a 4. We have an odd man rush. So it's going to be D3. So D3 is Zezel. Does he have the square? Yes, he does. He makes a defensive play. He takes away the puck on the turnover. So nice play by Peter Zezel to get the job done. I'm back checking forward. That's why we have him in there. And so it's going to be St. Louis puck. A 5. Oh, possible penalty here. 8 is 0-1. So Shane Corson, oh, he's going to, 1 and 5. Yeah, so Corson's going to get this possible penalty here. And a 4. Penalty less than 1. No, it's another possible major here. What do we got? 8. High sticking. 5 minutes. Oh, 4 minutes. So he's got 4 minutes. Oh, boy. So Shane Corson is going to be a St. Louis penalty, and it's a double minor. So for the rest of the game, it's going to be a power play here for the Red Wings. Lovely. And Larry's, hey, good to see you, Larry, there. Looking to get Hockey Blast on your tabletop. Should get a commission. Well, tell them you saw it on the channel. Not that I'll get anything, but they like to know where the people saw the games, I would think. All right, so let's roll the dice here. So we have a 10. Man advantage team wins the face-off. Detroit with the puck. A 7. They're going to get a power play chance. It's a 7. Secondary play. 8. 2-1-5. So Fedorov to Kozlov to Lidstrom. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's 6 shooting on 2. And that's a score. Lidstrom on a power play goal makes it 8-2, and that's the first goal that Casey's let up. So Detroit power play goal. Lidstrom with his, I think that's his second of the game, from Fedorov and Kozlov, and this has just been a slaughter tonight. So where's my goal? Oh, so let's go to line 2 now. And let's roll the ball. We got a 6. Shorthanded team wins the face-off. All right, so the puck's going to go over here to the Blues. And we have an 8. And I forget who got the penalty. Somebody over here. It doesn't matter. Oh, gosh, Shane Corson. So he'll be sitting out. So we have an 8. We have an ice blast. It's a wide-angle view of Smart. No Smart. No Smart. 1 Smart. So they'll take the puck away. So it's a turnover. Last minute to play in the period. Last minute. We're just going to leave these guys out here and finish this up. All right, so we have an 8. It's an ice blast with hit qualities. So we have 1, 2, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be another scoring chance for the Red Wings. We have 4, 1, 2. So Fetisov to Bob Airy to Cicerelli looking for another one. So we have 1, 2, 3 shooting on 2. And that's going to be a save. And they clear it away. And that'll end our game. So, wasn't the nail biter we thought. As we wrap things up over here from Detroit. Only 1 goal scored in that final period. And so the final, as you can see, 8-2. 4 goals in the first period set the tone, 3 in the second. Casey comes in and only allows 1, and that is that. So, all righty. So that's game 1 of our doubleheader. We're going to play another one here because I'm just not ready for bed. And I appreciate if you stick around and have some fun. If not, that's fine too. But we're going to play another one here as D. Scott Howard stops by, and Barbara thought that was a good game. Well, if you're a Detroit fan, it was. All right, so let me put away these teams here, and let me show you who we got next. All righty. We're sticking with this season here just because I spent all night cutting these. And I know I keep saying them, but damn it. 3 hours is a lot of time. So we're going to play. And I think this was a freebie season. I think somebody said it might have been a freebie. But these are the newer looking cards, so I really like it. Alrighty, so let's put these away here. So we're going to put the Blues in their little thing over here. And there's that. And now we'll get the Red Wings out, and then we'll take a look at our next matchup. So Mike Vernon gets the win, as it's a nice, easy win for the Red Wings. All righty. So that is that with this teams. Now let's take a look at our next two teams. We'll bring those out here. And a couple teams that I don't think I've ever made the channel are going to play tonight. It's going to be New Jersey and Vancouver. Yes, it is. So let's see how these two teams do. As we'll set this one up here. And Iron Mike must be pissed. A bag skate tomorrow. Yeah, they got smoked. What did I say the final was? 8-2. Oof, that was bad. All right, so let's take a look now at the Devils. Scott Stevens, yes. Scott Niedermeyer. Ken Danico, who looked like he had his head poured in with a cement mixer. He just had that helmet that looked weird. Dave Andrechuk. Kevin Dean, I'm not aware of. Sergey Brillin, Reed Simpson, Steve Sullivan. Okay, Steve Sullivan. Brian Ralston's another good one. Bobby Holik. Chambers, Valerie Zelapukin is another good guy. Dennis Peterson. Ricard Person. Mike Peluso is a left winger. Jason Smith. Neil Broughton. Yeah, we're going to have Neil Broughton play. So we're going to slide up Sullivan and then have Broughton play. Bobby Carpenter, former Bruin, get him in the game. Phil Housley, oh yes, so Phil Housley is coming into the game. I didn't know if Phil Housley played for the Devils. Honest to God, I didn't. So Andrechuk will slide up to the first line, and Steve Thomas, Bill Guerin, Dollar Bill, Stefan Richer, the Bruin killer, John McClain, holy cow, look at these guys. Randy McKay, Peter Sikora. All right, so what we need to do here is Sikora needs to come up front. All righty. Then we're going to go Holik on the second line because he's got some penalty killing ability. And I think I like what's going on here right now. All right. And what do you think for goalie? Corey Schwab or Martin Brodeur? What do you think? Yeah. All right. So how does this look now? So Ralston's not going to get in the game. Jason Smith, Reed Simpson's not going to get in the game. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. And yeah. All right, so let's go with that. Well, we got a Peterson here, but I do like Neil Broughton. I like Neil Broughton. Mike Peluso. I like Zelapukin and Carpenter better than Peluso. And Peterson's not going to get in the game because we already talked about that. So, all right, we're going to just go with that then. All right. Do the best we can with that. All right, so there is the lineup for the Devils. And now for your home, Vancouver Canucks. And D. Scott Howard says, "Go Canuckheads! It's just up the road from you." Yeah, yeah. And Philip Reynolds got 93 games left in his project. That's a lot of games. All righty, Corey Hirsch, Kirk McLean. Kirk McLean all day long. All righty, so who do we have over here? We have Trevor Linden, Alexander McGillney, Cliff Ronning, Russ Courtnall. Yeah. Brett Hedican is a good D. Mike Sillinger on the right wing. Asa Tikkanen. I didn't know he was with Vancouver. He's like with everybody. Where's Ray? Is Ray still here? You got your Tikkanen back again. Holy cow. He's playing for everybody. Dave Babbage. Oh, Jeepers Creepers. Pavel Bure. Pavel Bure. Yikes. Dana Merzen. Scott Walker's all my defensemen here. Gino Ojic, possibly. Mike Ridley's a center. Tim Hunter, Jim Sandlack. Joey Koser, I've heard of. Marcus Naslin on the left wing. I think we're going to bump out Gino Ojic and go to Marcus Naslin. Who else do we got here? We got Urke Lume. Martin Jelena on the left wing. I think we're going to keep Naslin out here. Jesse Belanger. He's a center. Baranek and Dowd are going to sit. Okay, so we got a lot of choices here. So I still need a couple right wingers over here. So Jim Sandlack, we could drop in here. Tim Hunter, he's got a lot of scissors, and he doesn't have a lot of qualities here. Joey Kosher. Yeah, we'll do Joey Kosher. All right, so Sillinger will slide up. Sandlack will slide up, and Joey Kosher will come down here. So I think that fills out my forward. So let me just double check here. I don't want Dowd or Joseph Baranek. Corey Hirsch is the backup goalie. And look at all the defensemen I get to choose from. Holy cow, I got a ton of defensemen. Oh, Martin Jelena. Martin Jelena's not going to make the game. Oh, he's got a triangle, though. All right. Tikkanen's out. Sorry, I don't like Tikkanen anyway, so he's going to sit because he's not my favorite. All right, Lume and Hedican. I'm going to go like that. Do I have any defensemen here with any qualities? Or any? Dana Merzen is going to go here. And that's about it. Babbage. Roland and Adrian O'Coin. I think that's what we're going to do. All right, so that's going to be it. All right, so Vancouver's all set. As a team, they're getting ready for the opening faceoff. All right, hope you can see everything here. All righty. So a couple teams that don't usually make it to the tabletop here tonight. Vancouver and New Jersey. Martin Brodeur, Kirk McLean. These guys are fresh off their cup run, right, from 94. And these guys are good in the mid-90s, too. So, all right, so the red will come over here. And Vancouver, what do I got for dark for Vancouver? You know, I could use the yellow, right? Because they're kind of a yellowy color. Because I don't have black. So we'll give them the yellows, right? What do you think? All righty. So neutral zone trap engaged. Yes, it is. All righty. So here we go. It's the Devils. Canucks next. Give me a line one, will you? Holy crap. Wow. There we go. I've been trying to shuffle this thing here to get a line one to come up, and Took me forever. All righty. Almost ready for the opening face-off. Let's see how this goes here. We have the Canucks. This is 95-96. I'm just going to leave that like that. Here we go. It's a season I don't usually play, and it's teams I don't usually play. But there's a lot of names here that I do remember. All right, let's go. Home team with the momentum. The Canucks here in Vancouver with the momentum to start off. And here we go. So we have a 6. Visitor wins the faceoff, though. All right, so the puck's going to go over here to the Devils. Where is World's Worst Gamer when you need him? We got a momentum check. Which team has the momentum? They do. They will take the puck away. And we have a 5. We get a possible penalty here on 6. And it's going to be D5. So the Phil Housley over here. So he's got a 0.5. And Courtnall's got a 0.5. So it's going to be Housley with a possible penalty. Let's see what it says, though. It's a 6. Penalty of 0? No. It's a minor penalty. So we got right off the bat, it's going to be a penalty here on the Devils. So power play here. So penalty, New Jersey. So the home team goes on the power play. They'll have momentum. So Housley's out. So we will have line 2 come out here. And we're going to have Guerin sit out. All righty. So power play right off the bat here for the whatever it is. So where's my whistle? Where's my whistle? It's a penalty. All righty. All right, so let's go to the power play minutes. We get the face-off here. And we have a 9. Man advantage team wins the face-off. Do I have 2 super things? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I will get an immediate play. So it's going to be a play here right off the bat. 8, 2, 1, 3. So 2, 1, and 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shooting on 3. The Canucks on the power play. Trevor Linden, 5 shooting on 3. And they score. It's a wrist shot. And they beat Brodeur, and it's 1-0. Power play goal, Vancouver. Hope we don't have another blowout here. Linden from Courtnall and Mo Gilney, and it is 1-0. So they will keep the momentum, and we shall play on. All right, so now we can change our line. So the penalty to Housley is very costly here early on. So line 2. And line 2. And line 1 will stay out. Okay, so here we go. Face off at neutral ice. Center ice. 4. High face off wins it. So we have 51 and 54. So Bobby Holik's going to win it for the Devils. So the Devils have it here. 12. Spectacular save has to be made. So we're going to give it, well, I rolled the 2, so we'll have Steve Thomas take the shot just because I rolled the 2. So Steve Thomas takes the shot. McLean, he's got a 4 stars right now. 4 stars, 3.5. He's got the momentum. 4 stars. Can he make the spectacular save? Thomas coming in on McLean. McLean with 4 or better makes the save. So McLean with a spectacular save for Vancouver, fending off Steve Thomas. They will maintain momentum, and we got a face-off. So Kirk McLean coming up big here in front of the home crowd. And just like that, it remains 1-0. All right, so we got a face-off, and we got a 5. Visitor wins the face-off and gets an immediate play. So here they come again. A 5, 3-1 in choice. So 3-1, and, well, choice will go back to Thomas. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 shooting on 2. Thomas shoots this one. 3 shooting on 2. That's going to be a save. It's off the post. Do we have a square? Yes, we do. So they'll control the puck. So the puck's going to come over here. And we change the lines, I think. Yeah, change the lines and advance the clock. All right, so we're going to have a off the post. All righty. So that's what happened there. I'm actually starting to enjoy this game quite a bit. Now that I'm playing a lot of it, I'm really kind of enjoying it. I'm trying to get it to play a little faster because I don't want this to be an hour-long game, because if that's the case, then I do have APA, which I really like to play. So I need this to be a quicker game than I'm playing it right now. All right, so the puck's going to be over here with Vancouver. So after that chance, oh, spectacular save again. So let's see. Well, I think we got to go to Bure, right? Not that it matters, but all right. So Pavel Bure speeding down the wing on Brodeur. Brodeur's got 4 stars. Pavel Bure trying to beat Brodeur. He needs to make a spectacular save. A 7. And it's a nice save by Brodeur. Spectacular save for New Jersey. And that save will give them the momentum. So Pavel Bure is stunned right now after he flew by Ken Daneyko. And Martin Brodeur came up big for the Devils. Where is World's Worst Gamer when you need him? He would be eating this up right now. I got Devils on the channel. All righty. So face off now after the spectacular save. And we got a 6. Visitor wins the face off. So they have the puck. They have the momentum. Let's see what they can do. So they have a 9. So we got a momentum check. Yep. So they'll just keep the puck. Now we have an 8. We have an ice blast, and we're checking 1. So it's going to be speed. So we have 1 speed, 2 speed. Over here we have 1 speed. That's it. So they'll get a chance. So it's going to be a shot attempt here by the Devils. 10, 4, 1, and 2. So Stevens to McLean to Thomas. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. 5 shooting on 2. Thomas trying to get his revenge. 5 shooting on 2. And they will score. Steve Thomas ties the game for the Devils. And it's 1-1. So Thomas's promises from McLean and Scott Stevens. And this game is 1-1. So they will keep the momentum, and we'll change up some lines here. And we got a good one brewing here in Vancouver between the Devils and the Canucks. And 1 will come back out. Boy, the Blues were disappointing, huh? If you watched that first game, the Blues are very disappointing. Gretzky and company and Hull. I thought they put up a better fight. Okay, so let's go to the face-off now. It's a 1-1 game here in the first period. And we have a 6. The visitor wins the face-off. So they get the face-off, the puck, and the momentum. So we got a 6. It's going to be a zoom. So we're going to be looking at 5, which is a smart. So we got 4. Is he smart? Yes. And 2. Is he smart? No, he's not smart. So another scoring chance here for the Devils on the Zoom. A 5. 3-1 in choice. Okay. So what do we got here? So Peter Sikora to Guerin. And we're going to go Dave Andreychuk. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have a 6. 6 shooting on 2. Dave Andreychuk trying to put the Devils in the lead. And no, McLean comes up with the save. And it bounces to 0-1 for a rebound chance. So McLean with the save. It bounces to Guerin. Guerin, 3 shooting on 2. 3 shooting on 2, and he scores. Guerin with a wrist shot blows it by McLean. And the Devils take the lead now on the Guerin goal. It is 2-1. We'll check the assists on that goal. And it's going to be the 2 highest assists. It's going to be Housley and we'll go Sikora. So Housley and Sikora on the assists. And boy, the Devils have stormed back after falling behind on that power play goal. And they've taken a 2-1 lead on quick goals here by Thomas and Guerin. And the 90s are off and running again. Hope we don't have another ridiculously high scoring game. They just couldn't stop the Red Wings. That could be a fun replay, is to play those wings, huh? Wings are always good, especially at New Year's. All right, so here we go. So we have an 8 now off the draw. Home wins the face-off. So the Canucks was something to cheer about now. They win the face-off. A 5. We got another penalty here. 3. So it's going to be D2. D2 is right here. So Thomas is a 1, and a 4 is a 0.5. So Thomas potentially has the penalty. A 7. Penalty of 0, no. Otherwise, minor penalty. So Thomas picks up another penalty here. So it's going to be momentum over here. So it's going to be a penalty on New Jersey. So home power play. So we'll slide it up here. Now we're going to keep it at 2 because we already had the power play start at 1. So we're going to mix it up here. So everything looks good. So let's go to our power play minutes. Again, it is 2-1 in favor of the Devils. Thomas and Guerin getting quick goals. So here we go on the power play. 5. Short-handed team wins the face-off. So it's going to be a nice face-off win by the Devils. 7. Power play chance. So no matter what happens, it's going to be a power play here. So we have an 8. 2-1-3. So we have 2-1-3. So we have Bure and Sillinger setting up Ronning. So we have 3 stars. 3 shooting on 3. 3 shooting on 3. And no, that's going to be a save by Brodeur. He stacks the pads, and it bounces to 0-2 for a rebound. So it bounces to Sillinger. Sillinger, 2 shooting on 3 right now. Sillinger on the rebound. 2 shooting on 3. And no, that's another save by Brodeur. And off the post, a scramble in front. 0-3 gets a rebound shot. If the PK team, the goalie controls. No, it's so 0-3 gets a rebound shot. So it bounces to Ronning. So Ronning shooting 3 on 3. Ronning shoots this one. Another save by Brodeur, and it's cleared away by the defense. So we're going to have a clear here. They still maintain the puck, though, and line 1 will come out. And we're going to have Guerin sitting out. So line 1 comes back out on the power play to finish it up. So we have a 4. Odd man rush. Looking at the D4. D4 on the odd man rush. There's D4. Do they have a square? Yeah, they do. So they'll take the puck away, and that'll do it in the penalty. So it's going to be a turnover here. So good penalty kill by the Devils, and the momentum is gone. The puck comes over here. The penalty is up. And we'll change up some lines and go back to normal minutes. So this game's flowing pretty well right now, I think. Here in 1995. And so we got 1, 1, 1, and 2. All righty. So it's going to be Devil puck. So we have a 7 and we have a lull. All righty. So let's take a look at the line. So they'll keep line 2 out here. Line 1 will stay. That's a line 3 coming out here for Vancouver. And defensive line 2. Here we go. There's Gary stops by. Hi, Gary. As I mentioned, I spent all night, 3 hours, cutting all these cards out for 95, 96. There's a lot of teams. And so I said, darn it, I need to play something. And that's what I'm doing right now. All right, so we have a lull. So we have a face-off here. And it's an 8. Home wins the face-off. So Vancouver with the puck. Canucks with it now. And, that's going to be a spectacular save. So 4. So Dana Merzen. Yeah, we'll give it to him. Dana Merzen, who's not known for scoring, although I shouldn't give it to him because he's got the scissors. I really shouldn't. I mean, by all rights, I should give it to the forwards. We'll give it to Dave Babbage. How about that? All right, Dave Babbage tees this one up from the point. Can he beat Brodeur, who's got 4 and a 7? And Brodeur makes the save, a spectacular save once again by the Devil goaltender. So spectacular save for the Devils. And they will now get momentum back here after that one. So Brodeur has been the difference here in this game in the first period. Devils lead 2-1. On goals by Thomas and Guerin after a power play goal by Trevor Linden. And this has been a good matchup so far. All right, so we go on the face-off now. And we have a 4. So it's going to be high face-off wins it. So we have 0 face-off for Sullivan. Holy cow. I don't know why I put him out there with 0 face-off, but so, yeah, so the face-off's automatically going to go here as Cliff Ronning wins it now. So Cliff Ronning with the puck. And a 4. Odd man rush. So we're looking at 0-1. Does 0-1, which is Bure. Does he have a triangle? No, he doesn't have a triangle. So he doesn't have a triangle. So, change of possession. So I'm going to take it away. We're going to have a turnover. So Bure is going to turn this over because he doesn't have a triangle. No triangles, folks. Which is odd. I think he would, but. So the Devils with the puck and the momentum here with 5 minutes to go in the period. And we have a 9 momentum check. Yep, that's fine. They'll keep the puck. Now a 4 odd man rush. So I'm looking for D4. Does D4 have a square? Yeah, they do. They'll take it away. And there's another turnover here. So the puck will go to Vancouver. We'll change up some lines here. Line 2. And line 1. Here we go. All right, so Vancouver puck. 4 minutes to play in the period. We have a 3. Team with the most triangles generates a scoring chance. So we have 1 triangle. 2 triangles. 3 triangles. Versus 1, 2. So Devils are going to get the scoring chance. And it's 8. So it's 2, 1, and 3. So 2, 1, and 3. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. 5 shooting on 2. Bobby Holik shoots this one. McLean can't handle it. But can he make this spectacular save? 7. Yes, he does. McLean somehow hung on to that shot. Bobby Holik had him beat. But a spectacular save by Vancouver. And they will take the momentum back now. So McLean, he's showing Brodeur that he can get it done too. And so now we got a whistle here with 3 minutes to play. So McLean with a huge save, and the crowd here, the Vancouver faithful, are letting him know it is much appreciated. All right, so here we go. Now off the draw. We have a 3 high face-off. So we got 54 and 54, team with momentum. So Vancouver's going to have it. And we got a 5. Oh, another possible penalty here. Penalties are killer. Oh, we got multiple penalties. Let's look at my multiple penalty chart. Again, this is the optional chart that I use. I think I got off their website, and it just kind of speeds up things a little bit. So we have a 6. So we have 3rd highest minor on here, and a 4, and a 5th. So so we get matching penalties. We're just going to call it matching penalties. All righty. And we're going to play on. So we're going to take away the momentum because we had some matching penalties called. But it's going to play 5-on-5. At this point here, I'm not too concerned about who had the penalties and who's playing where. So we'll just call it matching because it's not a power play. All righty, so here we go. Got a face-off, and it's a 4, and the high face-off wins it. So we have Broughton, who's a 49, and 51 for Ronning. So Ronning will get it. So Vancouver with a puck. No momentum, though. 11, a play. If the defensive team has 2 squares, they create a turnover. And no, they have no squares, so it's going to be a play. So Vancouver will get a chance to tie this one up. Secondary play. 5-4-3. Not who you want taking the shot. 5-4-3. So 1. So Ronning's a 1. 1 shooting on 3 right now. Ronning takes the pass from the top of the face-off circle. If that's reversed, it's a goal, but that's going to be a save. Brodeur stacks the pads. 0-2 gets a rebound. So it bounces to Sillinger. So it's 1 shooting on 3. That's another save, Brodeur, and he'll hang on and dump it off. We'll make a line change here. So it's going to be a save. So we got the last minute left to play in the period. As this game's going on a little quicker than the last one. Not as many goals, that's for sure. So line 4 will come out to end the period for the Canucks. And line 1 on the D. So Jersey with the puck now, still leading 2-1. And we have a 7, and that'll end the period. Where's my horn? All right, so the score after 1, it's the Devils 2 and the Canucks 1. Canucks opened it up. Trevor Linden on the power play made it 1-0, but then 2 quick goals here, one by Thomas, one by Guerin, and that's where we stand. And look at all the spectacular saves. 1, 2, 3, 4 spectacular saves in that period. So let's shuffle the cards up here and begin the second period. As Robert comes by. Robert, thanks for coming by here as we play some hockey tonight with the 95 season from Hockey Blast. I think I picked this up. Somebody said it was free. So I picked this up, I think it was Black Friday. I printed it out probably right around Black Friday, and it's been sitting over here in my files for quite some time. And finally I said, let me cut them up tonight. So I cut them up, and wouldn't you know it, it was 3 hours later. So I said, I need to play. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so we're almost ready to play here as we start the third period. And, the Cowboys won 20-19. That's pretty cool. I didn't know who I wanted to win that game. Part of me wants the Lions, but it is kind of fun watching them struggle. Sorry. And Brian stops by, too, as we play some Hockey Blast. Game 2 of the doubleheader tonight with the 95-96 cards. And these are the nice-looking cards, so that's why I like to play these here. And I'm still remaking all the old seasons that I have with the older look. I'm going to be working on 74, 75 next. All right, so let's start the period here. It's 2-1 Devils as we begin the second period, and we start with a lull. And sometimes those are very welcome. They kind of speed the game up a little bit. All right, so what I do with a lull is I change lines with my little handy-dandy lines change chart, which I use for a lot of my hockey games, cards and dice. It just gives us a little bit of variety. And here we go. 2, right off the bat, high face-off. Wins the face-off. So I have a 54 and a 54. So that'll go to the home team. So Vancouver with the puck right now. A 5. Another penalty check. Lots of penalties tonight here. And it's going to be multiple penalties again. So we have 6. So we have a third highest penalty over there. And a minor penalty. So we got matching minors again. So let's just play on here. So if they're matching, we'll just continue on. And I don't even care who they're on, because I'm not going to keep track of that in a one-off. All right, so let's go to the face-off again. And it's going to be Sakura and Belanger on the draw. A 9 home wins the face-off and gets an immediate play. All right, here come the Canucks now. A 9, 4-2 in choice. So it's going to be Adrian Aucoin to Sandlak and Jelena. Now he's got the scissors, so that 2 turns into a 1, and there's no momentum. So it's a 1 shooting on 3. So Martin Jelena shoots this one. That's going to be an easy save by Brodeur. And now is a pass up, and it's a breakaway the other way. It's a breakaway, so we get some temporary momentum here. So the Devils make the save. They clear it away, and we got 4-2 and choice. So Danico sends this to Andreychuk, who sends it to Sakura. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. But the 2 scissors is cut in half, so it's a 1. So it's a 3. So I think that's how that goes. So he's got 2. It's cut in half. Or does that cut the whole thing in half? Hang on a sec. Now I'm drawing a blank here. I don't know if it cuts. So the total would be 4. So I don't know if it cuts it to 2 or if it just cuts the assists down. I think it might cut the whole thing down. Hang on one second here. I'm drawing a blank here. Where are the scissors? Tell me about scissors. Tell me about scissors. Okay. When they called upon on the play chart, the scissors cut in half the total number of stars in the play's shot power rating. Okay. All right, so we cut the whole thing in half, not just the assists, I'm pretty sure. All righty. What was the final score of the first game? Well, hope you're a Detroit fan because that thing, we ended up taking out Fuhr, by the way. That ended up 8-2 Detroit. 8-2. And we took out Fuhr after it was 7-2. And we put in Casey. He just allowed 1. So that's kind of how that game went. Pretty bad. All right, so we do cut everything in half. So we have 2 and 4. So it's going to be 2. So it's 2 shooting on McLean on the breakaway. 2 shooting on McLean. 2-on-2. Shoots this one. And that's going to be a save by McLean. And do I have 2 squares out here? No, I just have the 1 square. So on the 3-0-4 gets a rebound chance. So it bounces to Danico, who gets a rebound. And that's going to be, he's got a scissors, so it's going to be nothing. So a 6. The puck is loose. 0-1 gets a rebound. So it bounces to Guerin, who's got a 4 shooting on 2. 4 shooting on 2. And Guerin's going to score with a wrist shot on the rebound, as he's got 4 shooting on 2. So New Jersey makes it 3-1 on the goal by Guerin. And let's see who got assists on that one there. We go to my assist chart. And on this play, excuse me, Andreychuk and Brodeur get the assist. So Andreychuk and Brodeur. Wow. How about that? Steve said it cuts it to 1. Well, I had 4. So I had 2 with Guerin and 2 over here. So that was 4. So I think the scissors cuts it in half to 2 is what I think it was. Otherwise, it would cut the assist. So if he had 2, that would cut it to 1. Then we had the 2. But I think it cuts the whole thing in half. I think. That's another good question here. The scissors. I'll have to ask that question too. All right, so it's 3-1. Guerin's second goal of the game. Momentum will stay over here. We'll swap some lines. And this game is getting to be out of hand like the first game. So this next goal is going to be a big goal. Next goal is going to be a big one. So can Vancouver get back in this game? Can Mogilny rally the team? So here we go. Face off. 8. Home wins it. So puck will go to the Canucks. A 7. That's going to be a lull. So that'll be good to get rid of that. And we'll spin up the lines here. So line 1 comes back out. Line 3. So we got Jelena is the only guy here that can really score. So here we go. We got a face-off. A 9. Home wins the face-off and gets an immediate play. All righty. So can the Canucks cash in here? A 7. Secondary play is never good. A 9 is 5-1-4. So 5-1-4. So it's just the 1. Yeah, he's got the 1. So it's going to be Brett Hedican. Brett Hedican's going to take the shot. 1 shooting on 3. And that's going to be a save. So we have 2 squares out there. No, I just have the 1 square. 0-4 gets a rebound. So Hedican's going to get the puck back. He's going to get a rebound chance. So this time it's going to be, again, it's going to be 1-on-3. Shoots this one. Saved by Brodeur. Stacks the pads. And it bounces to 0-2. So it bounces to Sandlak. So Jim Sandlak, 2 shooting on 3. Sandlak with a chance. 2 shooting on 3. Another easy save by Brodeur, and it's going to be another breakaway. It's going to be another breakaway as they knock it down and they catch Vancouver sleeping. 8-2-1-3. So 2-1-3. So here comes Vancouver now on a breakaway. So we got 2, 4, 6. Oh boy. 6 shooting on 2. And they score. And it's 4-1 Devils as they make the save, and it's a breakaway the other way for Sikora. Guerin and Andreychuk with the assists. And this game is getting out of hand now as McLean cannot make the save. And yeah, that was fun with Replay Gamer. I really enjoyed that. And now that I did that, I'm in the mood to play a lot of this now, right? So the Devils taking it to the Canucks here on their home ice. 4-1 now. We got a 6. Visitor wins the faceoff. So they got the faceoff and the momentum. 6. We got a zoom here. So it's going to be 2 and 5. Looking for the smart quality. Yes. And yes. But the team with momentum will get it, so they'll get a chance. 8-2-1-3. Oh boy, these guys are just croaking them here. And let me see, they get 2, 4, 6. And that's a score again. 5-1 New Jersey. And again, Sikora from Andreychuk and Guerin, they respond twice in a row. And 5-1 is our score right now. And they just can't be stopped by this Canucks team. So McLean's in some trouble now. He gives up 5. And let's continue on. So we have 9. Home wins the faceoff. It gets an immediate play. 8-2-1-3. Can they get back in this game? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Trevor Linden, 5 on a 3. No, it's going to be a save by Brodeur. Do they have a square? Yes, they do. So they will take over the puck. So Brodeur comes up big, and he keeps this one well out of hand. So Canucks having their chances. They really are, but they're just not scoring. All right, so the puck goes over here. And we got a 5 now. Another possible penalty here. 9 on the penalty chart. 0-2. So Andreychuk is a 1. He's a 1. Possible penalty on Andreychuk. We roll the dice. Minor penalty. So Andreychuk picks up a minor penalty. So the Canucks will go on the man advantage. So they'll take the momentum. We'll put our chart over here. And we'll go here. So it's going to be a New Jersey penalty. So the Canucks with a chance to get back in this game. And here we go. 5. Shorthanded team wins the faceoff. So they'll take it. And we got an 11. Battle for the puck. Puck's going to be one over here. Team with the most gains possession of the puck. No line change, no advance. Alrighty. All right, so they're going to get the puck because they do have that there. All right, so they'll have the puck. And a 7, they'll get a power play chance. All right, so the Canucks with a chance now. A 4. 1, 3, 4. Are there 2 circles out here? No. So it's going to be 1, 3, 4 of all things. And so Hedekin's going to get the shot. So we got 1, 2, 3. So Hedekin, 3, shooting on 3. And he scores. Brett Hedekin. That's going to be a power play goal. And Hedekin scores for Vancouver. And the defenseman now makes it 5-2. So Courtnall and Linden. And so the momentum will stay here. That's a power play goal. Make sure that's a power play. And so, yeah, costly penalty by the Devils. So we got 2, 4, and who else is coming up? 1. Okay. All righty. Trying to get back in the game now. New face-off with new players. New face-off with new players. 6. Visitor wins the face-off. So the visitor has the puck. It's line 2. And it's a 10. And it's a turnover if they have the square. And yeah, they got a square. Yep, so they'll, let's see, no effect roll again, no line change, no timing advance, just take the puck away, right? Okay. 4 now. Odd man rush with a 4, so it's a D4. Does he have the square? Yes, he'll take that away. Turnover. All right. 9, momentum. Whatever teams has momentum will take the puck. A 5, another penalty. 2, unusual penalty. Oh boy. We got an unusual penalty here. Let's see what this is going to be. 53. Penalty on 03. Ridley gets the penalty. All right, so penalty for Vancouver, and it's going to be a power play for New Jersey. So the momentum will come over here. We'll get line 2 out for everybody for the first part of the power play. And let's roll the ball. 9, man advantage team wins the face-off. Do they have a couple of stars? No, they don't, so they just win the face-off. And we have an ice blast looking for skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3. All right, so they'll get the shot. Excuse me, burping here. 4, 1, 3, and 4. Do I have 2 circles? No. So I got 1, 3, and 4. So 1, 3, and 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 shooting on 2, and this is Richard Person. And no, it's going to be a save, a huge save. And he freezes the puck, and we got a face-off. All righty, so we'll go back to line 1 here in the second half of the power play. Nice save by McLean to keep his team in it a little while longer. I don't like these wave-offs all the time. 5, short-handed team wins the face-off. So the Canucks with the puck, and they are short-handed. And we're going to say Linden's going to be the guy in the box. And we have an 11. Battle for possession. So we're looking for stars and circles. So they have it here. So they will just maintain possession of the puck. And we got a 6. And it's going to be a zoom with a 3. So it's going to be 2 and 4 looking for power. Scott Stevens definitely has power. And McGillney has power too. So it's going to be a short-handed chance for the Canucks here with a 6. 3, 2, and 1. So I guess it's only going to be 2 and 1. So McGillney and Courtnall team up. That's going to be a 3, actually. So it's 3 shooting on 3. Courtnall short-handed. 3 shooting on 3. And he scores. That's a short-handed goal on the short-handed chance by Courtnall. It's going to be a short-handed goal for Vancouver as Courtnall puts it home from McGillney. And it's 5-3. So hold the phone, folks. We might not be over yet. So they'll get momentum now as we have our face-off. Penalties up on the play, by the way. And we'll swap some lines up here. So with 3 minutes to go in the second period, we're not done yet. A couple of goals here by Vancouver have changed the face of this game. A short-handed goal. All right, so now we get the face-off. 10, high face-off wins it. So we have a 54 and a 54, so it's going to go over here to the home team. We have a 7. That's going to be a lull, and that'll end the period. So we had a good period, though. So what do we have here? So New Jersey with 1, 2, 3 goals to give them 5. And the Canucks with a couple of late goals. And it's 5-3. 5-3. Here we go. All righty. So we'll start the third period here. So no momentum, no anything. So line 3 will come out here for the Devils. Line 4 is going to start for the Canucks. Marcus Naslund, Joey Kocur, and Mike Ridley. All right, here we go. Opening faceoff, period 3-6. Visitor wins the faceoff, so it's going to go to the Devils. They're leading this game. We have a 10. Turnover on a square. Yeah, we do have a square. So they'll turn it over. No line changes, no timing advance. 9, momentum. Let's do a hit check. We have 1, 2, 1, 2. So they'll get the momentum. 4, odd man rush. So we're looking at 0-1. Does he? Yes, he does have a triangle. Holy cow. Marcus Naslund, the fourth line skater, is going to create a play. And 3-1 in choice. So 3-1 in choice. Well, we're gonna give it to Aucoin. Adrian Aucoin, because this guy's got scissors and we don't want scissors. So we got 1. So Aucoin is 1 shooting on 3. Shoots this one, save, and a face-off. So we got a save here. And we got a face-off. So nice bid by the Canucks. I guess they lose the momentum here. Oh no, they won the hit quality, right? So they got the momentum. Yeah. I'm just trying to follow along here. I always forget to move my timing box. Ready? And here we go. 9. Home face-off wins and gets an immediate play. All right, so immediate play. So Vancouver pressing here. 1-3-5. Oh boy, 1-3-5. Well, they got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shooting on 3, and that's going to be a save by Brodeur. Goalie knock, and it's a breakaway again. Holy cow. So they got the momentum on this breakaway play. Canucks trapped again. Secondary play. 10, 5, 4, and 3. So 5, 4, and 3. So we got 3, 4, holy crap, 5. 5 shooting on 2, and on the breakaway, no, it's going to be a save. But it's going to be kept in at the point. No line change, no nothing. So we have an 8 ice blast on hit quality. 1, 2, 1. So scoring chance here for the Devils. 8, 2, 1, 3. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3. 3 shooting on 2. And they score. The Devils score again. And it's now 6-3. So Holik with the goal. Thomas and McLean with the assists. And they will take the momentum now. And this game is kind of out of hand right now. 6-3. A lot of goals scored in the 90s, I guess, right? And we got line 3 coming out. All right. We got a face-off. 7. And we got a lull. That'll speed things up a little bit. Very nice. All right. So line 2. Line 4 will come out for the Devils here after the lull. Trevor Linden trying to get things going here for the Canucks. All right. Nobody has momentum right now. A 5. Visitor wins, gets an immediate play. 5. 3-1 choice. All righty. So it's going to be 1 star. Zelepukin is going to get it. It's a 1-on-2, and that's going to be a save. Puck is loose. 0-1 gets the rebound. So Randy McKay is going to get it, and he's going to be 1-on-2. Another save. It bounces back to McKay. So now it's going to be 2-on-2. 8, that's going to be a save, and it's going to be taken away here. So it's going to be a save, and we'll play on. All right, so that's all done there. So we made our save. We moving the lines around, and here we go. All right, so the puck is with the Canucks, and they get a 5. Another penalty event. And minor penalty. We're just going to call that matching penalties right now. So we're going to go matching penalties, and we'll continue on. I'm kind of getting tired here, and penalties can slog a game down. So if it's multiple penalties, I'm good with matching. All right, so let's roll the dice now. 10, high face off. So we have 51 and 51, so it's going to go to the home team. So Canucks with the puck. Oh, look at that stack up. A 9, momentum. Who has momentum? Nobody has momentum. Let's check the hit qualities. We have 1, 2, 3, and we have 1. So they're going to take the puck and the momentum. So the Devils throwing their weight around here. An 11. Do they have 2 squares? No. Oh, wait. Yeah, they need 2 squares. Otherwise, it's going to be a scoring chance, right? Yep. So it's going to be a scoring chance. A chance to put this one away. Secondary play. 3, 4, 5. So what do we got? So we got 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 0 on 2, a 5. Goalie stacks the pads. 0-2 gets the rebound. So Andreychuk on a rebound. So it's 3 shooting on 2. Oh, 4 shooting on 2, I should say. And save. Smothered. And we're going to get a face-off. All righty. It's going to be a save. All righty. So we're about 7 minutes into the third period. And we're going to move things along here. Thanks, everybody that joined me tonight. I didn't know I'd be doing a double header, but I feel like playing some Blast tonight. And again, hopefully you'll join us tomorrow night. Somehow my Siri went off over here. A 5. Visitor gets it in an immediate play. 6, 3, 2, 1. So it's going to be McLean. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on a 2. And that's going to be a save. And 0-1's going to get a rebound chance. So it's going to be 3 on 2. And that's another save. And it bounces back to 0-1 again. It's going to be 4 on 2. And this is going to be a score. So McLean scores, and it's 7-3. And this one's out of hand, just like the other one was. A lot of goals scored in this one. A lot of rebounds. I'm looking at the chart. Wonder if I'm reading the chart right, because there seems to be just a lot of scoring chances. All righty. So we'll play on. And we got a lull here, so they'll lose that. And now we're down to about 8 minutes to play. And I'll leave everybody out. No, yeah, I'll leave everybody out here. A 12. High face-off wins it. I'm not going to do the unusual result. We'll just do the high face-off. So 51 and 51. We'll give it to the home team. So Vancouver with a puck. We have a 7. That's going to be a low. All right, so now we'll change up the lines. That's just what we needed. A couple of lulls to move this thing along. It's fun, but I thought this game was a half-hour game. It's taking me a lot longer to play than that. All right, line 1 out here for everybody. A 7. Face off and a lull. So, boy, a lot of lulls here. So now we got 2 minutes to play. 9. Home wins the face-off and gets an immediate play. So the Canucks scrambling here in the last few minutes. 2-1-3. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shooting on 3. And that's going to be a save. And he'll hang on here. And now it's going to be our last minute of play. We'll leave everybody out here. So the last minute of play. Devils are going to win this one. And we have an 8, so it's going to be an ice blast for a hit. We got 1, 2, 3, and 2. So it's going to be a scoring chance for the Devils. A 9 is 4-2 in choice. So Stevens to Andreychuk to Phil Housley is what we're going to do. And it's going to be a 2, shooting on 2, and it's a score. Phil Housley scores, and it's 8-3. And that is that. Wow. So it was 5-3, and the Devils come out with 3 goals. And so, boy, look at all this. Boy, we had so that's 8-3, and the other one was 8-2. Nuts, right? Absolutely nuts. Well, that's Hockey Blast for you. So, so I hope you guys had some fun. Oh, that was fun playing some Blast. So, and so I'm gonna go grab a quick late night snack 'cause I'm getting kind of hungry now. But that was fun. Got to play some Hockey Blast, the 95-96 season that I finally cut up. It took me all night to cut up, and then I played some here. So it's been a busy night here in Studio B. So I hope you enjoyed some hockey tonight, and hopefully see you tomorrow night. And again, if you want to join us, you just have to have a camera, and we might send you an invite, and you can kind of join us here as we have our New Year's Eve little ringing the New Year's Eve with Digital to Dice, I guess it is. So, hey, I'm Dave. Thanks for coming by, everyone, and we hope to see you tomorrow night. Barbara, thanks for coming by, and we'll see you tomorrow night. And if not, we'll see you in 2024. I'm Dave. Bye-bye.